Hi, welcome to the virtual implementation of the digital signal processing course. My name is Antti Piironen and I'm your instructor for the course. You can find all the information for the what you need on this one link, and when you open it, it will look like this one here. So first of all, I would recommend you to when you get into this link, basically go and uh, log in into your Google account. If you don't have one, you need to create it anyways. So basically, first of all, make sure you are in with your Google account. It makes everything actually easier. Everything is done on based on Google cloud services. So yeah, that's the way we'll do it. Okay. This page actually consists of all the information required for the course. So basically, it has the course syllabus, which looks like that. It has all the required information about what this is all about, learning outcomes, what kind of recommended preliminary studies there are, what is the course contents roughly, what is the required learning material, which in this case you need a computer with audio, MATLAB or similar installed on your computer, and a Google account. And then there are some recommended studying material and then assessment criteria and some words about the implementation, all the information. So this virtual implementation is based actually on the extended classroom experiment from the last fall 2016. So all the material is from there. So this, based on this material, it is actually your possibility to learn the same things and get the credits. So fundamentally, uh, you can find all the material from this table. Everything is there, plus the up 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 here. So there are, for example, YouTube playlist. So these are the recordings on each lab session or lecture session, and I will be explaining a lot of things out there. They are very entertaining and informative sessions, but they are long and it might be actually quite boring. So in addition to those videos, I also have the whiteboard pics from each session. So for example, on the third session, I was doing some scribbles on the whiteboard, and yeah, you can see the whatever I have been writing there as they were. Okay. Um, and then I also have this scoreboard, which is more or less real time, as real time as it can be on this kind of online course. So currently there are no names, but anyways, there you can see how you are scoring on the exercises 1 to 5 during this course, and also, and then there's the project, how many max the total points you get, and then grading, which is based on the Finnish H5 grading scale. This is also very useful information about frequently appearing mistakes. This I have been already teaching this topic for about almost 100 students online. Okay, so there have been also a lot of commonly made mistakes. And please read this list through and try to avoid those mistakes, since basically almost any of those mistakes on this list will reduce your grade. Okay, anyhow, then they are on the lectures. On the lecture column, there are actually, when you click, for example, on this one, signal fundamentals, okay, you get a brief introduction to this topic. So signal process properties, Some of these slides actually do have animations, so it might be a good idea to actually go and do some of these animations as they are. It helps you understanding the topic a little bit better. Okay, then there are these videos, either as a Adobe Connect Pro meeting recordings, which are actually on the CSC server, which means that depending on your bandwidth, they might be actually a little bit heavy, especially if you are trying to watch those abroad. Okay, but then there's also YouTube videos, exactly the same videos, but in YouTube form. Uh, okay, and for example, the first lecture looks like that. Okay, and see, let's jump a little bit, for example, here. Yeah, so it goes and goes and goes for more than 1 hour. Okay, so these are long. They might be boring because they were basically it's like a theater presentation. So when you go there, you are present there. You can ask questions. Unfortunately, you are watching this passively. Okay, but anyways, they are in some points they are quite entertaining. But at least they are informative. So please take advantage of uh, those video sessions. The most important part actually there, in my opinion, is the video sessions of the labs. That gives you a good head-on start on the how to work on the exercises. Um, then about the exercises. As I said, there are 5 of them. Every one of them have the same deadline, April 30. Then after that 5 exercises, you also have a project. There are 2 more weeks for the project to be done. So basically, you can time your own or make your own schedule and just return the exercises as whenever you have done those. I actually recommend doing it since I will be going through the exercises, say once a week or at least every other week, all the returns, and then do the assessment and actually giving you some feedback on the exercises. Let's take, for example, the exercise 1. I'll show you a little bit how to work with the exercises. Okay, first of all, when you start an exercise, you first also start up MATLAB or Octave. Okay, these exercises are designed for MATLAB exercises, or since the MATLAB is the industry standard tool with all the toolboxes, especially one for digital signal processing. So if you have access to MATLAB, please use that one. If you don't have access, then that's free version or free program with similar interface called Octave. So they basically are somewhat compatible with each other. You can also use the Octave. It works. People have been actually completed this exercise also using Octave. Okay. Anyhow, the exercises. First of all, remember write your name there. If you're working with the groups, the maximum group size is 3 students. So basically, you can make a group effort when all the group members get the same points. Okay, there are some instructions how to proceed. Read those carefully. They are pretty good ones, and it actually includes how to work with these. And the first exercise also shows you something also about what to do if you have Octave instead of MATLAB. Okay, so fundamentally, when you start this open the exercise, it's view only. However, when you are logged in your Google account, you can then make a copy of exercise one. For example, that's just fine name, but actually I would actually do something like this. This worksheet or something like that. Okay, just make your name own name for it. It shows only on your Google Drive now. Okay, and then I can actually start working on it. So I can close the original version, and this is my working version. So first things first, your name and also the group names. Then you can start actually uh, answering the questions. For example, here's the example row. Oops, example row showing how to produce a vector ones. Okay, if I wanted to say vector ones of length of 10, I would do it this way. Okay, and that's my answer to that question. And yes, basically the answers to this column, and they are usually hints what I'm expecting as an answer, like write the comments. What did you do to generate a unit impulse function with 2 sample delay? Okay, quite clear. When you have done everything, so let's think that you're okay, now everything is done. Everything is done. Okay, what to do when you have done everything? You will share this document. Okay, share. Okay, let's change that one so that anyone with the link can comment. Okay, that's important. Anyone with the link can comment, meaning when I take this link here, copy, then when I'm returning, I'm using this return form link on the course web page. Using return form, I write my email address there. This is my private, don't use that one. And then the names again, or at least one name who was responsible of returning it, then which exercise. This was exercise 1, and then link to answers like that. Just paste it this link. Okay, and also send me a copy of my responses. Well, then you can keep your own records which exercises you have already finished. Yeah, submit. Done. Okay. And it always also asks if you want to submit another one, but well, usually that's not the case. Okay, that's how you work with the exercises. All 5 of them. So the material will be the say brief materials, brief introductions with all lectures, and also the videos of the lab exercises. Take a look at the videos and then just work on the exercises. If you need some more information, okay, there are plenty of good books around on the digital signal processing. On the summary part of the on here on the introduction part of this course, they are mentioning, actually I'm mentioning a couple of good books. Sanjit K. Mitra is a pretty good one. It's almost a classic now since it's very practical book, very good for engineering students, and it's also used by the digital signal processing professionals. So, and then another one, especially for engineers and available online, is the dspguide.com. Okay, that's Dr. Smith, Dr. Stephen Smith has actually made a really nice engineering approach, digital signal processing guide, and it's also available online. But please read the copyright notice, as it actually it's the same thing as whenever you find a good book on internet. Please take a look that you have permission to use it. Usually the authors allow use for educational use, for your personal education. But take a closer look at those reminders or the copyright notice. And if there are no copyright notice, there's a really good chance that it's pirate copy. Don't use pirate copies at all. That it's actually a crime against intelligence. That's just plain stupid. Okay, so later on, when you have finished all the exercises, I will also add something here. Still a little bit under construction. You need to select the project, some sort of problem or challenge that you will solve by the digital signal processing methods we have been going through during this virtual course. Okay, so that's basically everything there is. So I will just wish you good luck and basically work hard, since this is not a easy topic. It's a very hard topic, but okay, it's also quite enjoyable topic since it's really goes into practical problem solving, starting from the first exercise already. So definitely not a waste of time. This is a good stuff, so to speak. Okay, good luck.